My name is Emily Van Nieman, and we are going to do a short sequence focusing on spinal mobility and strength. These are both very important in maintaining your functioning throughout the world, and it tends to diminish as we get older. So follow along, do what you can, and a daily routine of these will definitely improve the way you feel, the way you stand, and will help you overall in any additional yoga practice or activities that you are doing. So let's start with our feet at hip width, hands resting on our legs, eyes closed. Okay, and we'll just take a couple of moments here to come into an awareness of where we are today, who you are today. If you have a limitation that you're working with, then of course, be kind to your body. Move with and around those tender areas. Let's take our exhales all the way down to our feet. Breathing up your spine, all the way into your upper back and shoulders. Breathing out. Breathing in. And breathing out. Good, let's blink open our eyes and start with just the upper back, okay? Just rolling the shoulders back. And this is something that you can do and should do every day. You get up in the morning, you swing your legs over the edge of the bed, and you just do a couple shoulder rolls. And then we move into the bigger picture, the bigger spinal movement. So hands still on the thighs, round your back now, breathing out. Breathing in, scoop your spine, and open the heart. Breathing out, round. Breathing in, scoop. So it's a fairly simple pattern, but phenomenal for maintaining the vital communication between our brain and the rest of our body, keeping the spine supple, strong. Good, come back to center. Nice. So those two movements, the flexion and the extension, are two very powerful movements for our spine. And there are 4 total. So remember that. One of them is extension, one of them is flexion. We'll come back to the other 2 here in just a second. Inhale your arms to the sky. Exhale them back down. And again, breathing in, reach up. Breathe out, release. Let's go into that 3rd movement. If you open your feet a bit wider for support, let your left hand hang down by your sides. Right arm comes over. Right, so the 3rd spinal movement is side bending. Right, and you can even play and release the top hand up here if you want to. Circle the wrist a couple times, maintaining your breath pattern. Inhaling up, and then over to the other side. Still breathing, maybe circling this top hand or wrist a couple of times. Our heart is open. Inhale up again. And release. Good. Hands come to the thighs. Open your feet up a bit wider. Let's take that forward flexion a bit deeper this time. Inhaling, sitting tall. Exhaling, hinge forward. Make sure there's room between your legs so that you can come down. And then inhale, lift up. And you're leading with your chin and your chest. So as you come forward, there's a slight drawing back of the upper middle back. Try it again. Breathing out, hinging forward from the hips. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hinge forward. Inhale, lift up. This time, hinge forward and stay there. Draw your shoulders back and towards each other. A slight hug of those upper arm muscles in towards each other, lengthening the crown of your head forward and the tailbone back. Good, and then slowly fold all the way down so the arms drape on the outsides of the legs and the head hangs down between them as well. Let's just stay here. Stay here and breathe. Try to really relax over your low back. Try to really relax into your hip joints, your hip flexors. And then as you're ready to come back up, take one hand to each leg and gently push back up to sitting, finding a tall spine again. All right, so we've gone over side hinging, we've gone over forward flexion, we've talked about extension of the spine, and now we're going to go into rotation. So as we bring our feet back in, we're going to go to the right first, and that's the most healthy pattern for our digestive system, which we are going to be massaging, is to the right first. So left hand to right knee, I'm just going to mirror you. And for the fun of it, and for the enjoyment's sake, take that right arm and sweep it back a couple of times. So you can feel your chest muscles and the upper back muscles release. And then find the chair behind you and hold on, sitting tall, looking off to the right, and breathe a couple of times. Inhale back to center. And now we're going to go to the left. So right hand to the left knee, and this time with that left arm, big circles. Again, we're not in a rush at all. We're enjoying what we're feeling. We're breathing in and breathing out. Find the chair behind you, sitting tall again. Good. And then release back to center. Feels good, doesn't it? All right, let's finish with just a big chest opener, arms out to our sides. Giving thanks for this day, the joys and the valleys. Bring our hands to our heart. And I'm going to thank you for being here, for sharing this time with me. And if you have any questions or want to learn more information, you can find it at www.dancingbearyoga.com. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Namaste.